And we are live. Welcome to the Redbird Redzone podcast. My name is Jackie. You can find me on Twitter at, well, we're already on Twitter, never mind. I'm joined by my two lovely co hosts. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Hey, it's Will. I'm back for now. I got to talk shit about the Panthers. It's in my contract. I'm here so I don't get fined. Uh, you can find me on Twitter at Live on That Swing.
Yo, it's Mac. Thank you guys for joining us on Twitter Spaces tonight. Unfortunately, we got to talk a little bit of this Cardinal game, but we won't take too much of your time. I think we're going to aim for just 45 minutes. I know last week Jackie and I ran an hour and a half, but time flies when you're getting drunk and
Having
talk.
fun.
Yeah, after a win, but this isn't after a win, so I don't think we'll be as fortunate this week.
Yeah, I think we can just go ahead and name our big dick player of the week right now. Matt Prater didn't miss a single kick.
Hey, bitch, that's my shtick. How dare you?
Hey, little bitch.
Anyways, yeah, spoiler alert. Matt Prater is my big dick player of the game.
Oh shit, really? I was
Yes!
fucking
Who
around.
else would it be?
You're right. I guess you're right.
Not
Everybody
Clint.
Ah,
else,
shit.
Greg Dortch, maybe. Hollywood Brown, maybe. But everybody else
Yeah.
can lick a nut.
Shit. I was.
And you get that on Patreon. You know, you can see the visual of the nut getting licked if you subscribe for a measly $5 a month. And you get toe sucking for Jackie sucking at hubby's toe. So there you go.
Use
And you
promo
get
code dumb bitch.
and you get to
Dumb.
support our you get to support our dental plan.
You get to see Will wrestle his college boys. And you said you had a girl over last week, Will? Well, what's up with
Yep.
that?
Yep, that's why I wasn't able to come on. Had a little somebody over, had some
She's a
fun.
she's a big wrestling fan or what?
Well, we did some wrestling, that's for sure.
Look at Will, all grown up. You get a tear in my eye. There you go.
Anyways,
But yeah.
what the fuck happened last week, guys? What went wrong?
Well, we have a coach who can't game plan worth a damn, and a guy who doesn't believe in 2 minute drills. I mean, the fact that we were down two possessions and we played for the onside kick is just a goddamn failure in game management. This team is a mess right now. It's frustrating. It's not fun football. I mean, last year, I mean, the only games I think I bailed out on early were the Panthers game, the Lions game, and the Rams game. And that's just because all of those were just such clear tragedies at the gate. This year, I haven't. I mean, I'm having a fucking stroke. the longest I've the longest I've watched the game for this team this year was like early in the third quarter for the Chiefs game. I haven't finished a single game for this team this year. This team lacks passion, it lacks heart, and it doesn't really look like anybody cares.
Wait. You didn't watch the Kyler Murray masterclass?
Well, here's the thing.
Get the fuck out of
I
here. Get the fuck out of
I
here.
I left that game when it was like a blowout, and I was like, "Fuck this! I'm tired of this team. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna shoot, at the rec center, and just hope that makes me feel better." And while that was happening, they came back. So I was like, "Oh shit, that might be the formula for like if we're losing. If I go to the rec center and just don't think about the Cardinals, I'm good." And did that this week after the I'd say like first few drives of the second quarter, and never got better. Never got better.
You're basically my dad. He sent me and my brother a group chat message. He's like, I can't watch this shit. And during the Raiders game, and then as we're coming back, like we text him, wake up, go turn back on, and he responds, holy shit. So, but yeah, this week, I mean, when you have two straight three and outs to start the game, you have one first down through your first four possessions. You can't really create any momentum offensively. I thought the Cards defense probably did better than expected. There are definitely some deficiencies still. But really, I don't know what about you guys? What is your biggest area? Is it the offense right now? I mean, that was supposedly our strength, and I do know, I understand that our number one and number three wide receivers are out. And on a positive note, it looks like Rondell Moore might be back this week. That would be hopefully a huge benefit to this offense. But As we saw from a lot of the next gen stats and the routes, a lot of everything's just being played in a phone booth. I just want to go over a couple notes real quick that I took down. Two of the 37 pass completions. So Kyler Murray was 37 for 58 on the week. Two of the 37 went beyond 15 yards. 30 of the 37 were less than 10 yards. Nine of the 37 completions were behind the line of scrimmage. And through the season right now, we have 36 pass attempts of at least 9 yards or more. Excuse me, completions on the year. At least 36 completions of at least 9 yards or more. 36 completions are also at the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage. So this offense is showing a tendency to not be able to move the ball in bunches down the field, and it just seems like it's a lot more of what we've seen over the past, over Cliff Kingsbury's time as a head coach. Is we thought we were kind of getting this mastermind over here, and a lot of it's just kind of being played on one side of the field or near the line of scrimmage. And when you're down a lot, and the defense is basically giving you that, you're not going to you're not going to move the ball very well very often. But yeah, the first four possessions, we had one first down. That next possession, I believe we had like 15 plays. So it took us five possessions to kind of get it going. And that just can't happen in an NFL game, especially against the defending champs, if you want to have a realistic chance of competing week in, week out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, oh, sorry.
it's just completely unacceptable that we came out and we played this way. It's awful. This team isn't fun to watch. I can't even like say like, oh yeah, no, I mean we're losing, but at least I'm having fun watching or whatever. No, it's just it's boring. It's heartless. It's not fun. I I made the mistake of buying Cardinals Panthers tickets way too early this year, and I'm going to have to watch this dreadful team in a hurricane weather in like $500 seats.
Hey, yeah, we got
So
someone requesting to speak. I'm gonna let him in. It's my boy Jesse.
sounds good.
You're
Let
on,
him in.
Jesse. Speak. Wait, how do I grant access?
Oh, let me try. There. All right. How you doing, Jesse?
Connecting.
Mic is up. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. What the fuck is this shit?
What are you doing? What do you have to say about the Cardinals game on Sunday?
What up, Jesse? You're in Buffalo, right?
I think he might have bounced. I don't know if he meant to do
he
it.
left. Anyways.
Peace. Yeah.
Rip.
Not only was the play calling like god awful, but the lack of effort, energy, urgency, like, was astounding.
On that last drive. That last drive was
especially
pathetic.
on that last drive, and that's where you miss Larry Fitzgerald to set the tempo, to spot the ball, to get everybody to hurry the fuck up and get your finger out of your ass. You can win this game. Like, that's what bothers me the most about this game in particular, is that the Rams were very gettable. They did not play a very good game, and we just go out there and completely shit the bed.
Yeah, I started Matthew Stafford because I thought he'd light up our defense, and he proceeded to not throw any touchdowns.
Well, that's just because he didn't target Jace Whitaker in the end zone. Holy shit. Jace Whitaker playing 100%. Actually, I think it was 97% of the snaps on Sunday. Gave up 6 catches on 6 targets. It sounds like Trayvon Mullins is hopefully trending to be back this week. Is that kind of?
He played last week. He was there, but he didn't. He was there.
No,
But he was there.
yeah. He must not have been full, and that's one thing I kind of hate. We kind of saw it with Ertz week 1. It's like, if these guys are healthy enough to be active, let's not give them fucking 6 snaps. Let's play them. Otherwise you're wasting a spot. For a guy who Jace Whitaker, who's kind of bounced around, hasn't really found his grounding in the NFL as of yet. On the season, he's given up 12 catches on 15 targets right now. Yeah, he played 94% of the snaps last week. if Jace Whitaker's playing 95% nearly of the snaps, you're not going to have a very good defense. And it's kind of surprising the Cardinals were able to just hold them to 20 points. But I do have to give a shout out. I did a little post today, but Marco Wilson he held he they targeted him 4 times in the passing game. Excuse me, held him to no catches on the season. He's holding the opposing team when targeted to under 45% completion percentage, and somehow his PFF grade is lower than his completion percentage against. His PFF grade's like in the 30s, and I know he's had 2 penalties. One of them was kind of a big play penalty, so he's got like 50 yards of penalty yards. But he has taken a. I don't know if you guys have rewatched the games, but that play he had down the sideline on Allen Robinson, he's just up in his grill. I'd rather have my young player committing penalties, but staying on the guy's
On their
hip and kind of
fan.
and kind of pushing the envelope, and then uh, instead of giving them 2 to 3 yards of separation. So Marco Wilson, it's not perfect. Everything he's doing is not perfect right now, but there does seem to be a little bit of a growth happening there, which is nice to see, especially after the preseason he kind of had and kind of got called out a little bit for Cliff. I don't know about called out, but him announcing Antonio Hamilton, which was kind of a surprise to be the starting cornerback across from Byron. So just shout out to Marco, and hopefully we see more of that because right now he's trending to have a pretty good year. It kind of reminds me of Byron Murphy from year 1 to year 2. He gets thrown to the fire when Patrick Peterson got suspended, and then year 2 he had a really good bounce back year. So we're expecting a lot from Marco, and hopefully one of these games he'll come down with an interception.
One of these
Yeah,
games for sure, but
we're
I think I don't want to spend any more time talking about that disaster class than we have to. So going forward, we're playing Carolina. They've had our number, but it's a new season, new quarterback, Baker Mayfield. We kind of have his number. They're not looking too good. We're not looking that great. But what do you guys take of this matchup?
Will, you're out in Carolina. Let's start with you. I want to hear what's going on.
What
You
hate
listen to
boner you
sports
have?
talk.
all right. So I haven't been able to listen to much like actual Charlotte sports talk because I'm not in Charlotte anymore. And the
Yeah.
Asheville state, like the local station here, I'm pretty sure it's just a syndicated thing. I don't think they have local sports coverage. But all right. So here's the little thing. Every Carolina Panthers fan's a little fucking bitch boy. They can all go to hell.
Can y'all
And
hear
their
me?
team. Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Jackie?
Yeah, I can't hear Will.
You can't
Oh, fuck.
hear Will. I can hear Will.
You can't. I can't. Oh shit.
Hmm. Can you guys hear Will? Comment if you're able to comment.
Uh,
Or leave a hit
Mac,
the
I'm gonna
heart
say a word.
button.
You're gonna tell me what I said.
How
Watermelon.
you do it? Is it?
Apple. No, you said watermelon.
All
No,
right.
there's a little like heart emoji. Hit the heart emoji if you can hear Will.
But yeah, no. Every Panthers fan's a little bitch boy. Matt Rule is a poverty coach, and anytime I see somebody suggest that he should coach for ASU, I want to fucking
Uh,
slap them.
do people say that?
I've seen people say that. I've seen people say him. I've seen people say
Hey, maybe we
Urban.
should
It's
do
like,
that.
why
Get
is your
more Will.
first instinct to get a failed pro coaches to be your coach?
Urban Meyer ain't coming to ASU, folks. I'll just tell you that right now. Maybe when he's 70, like fucking Herm Edwards was, but no, Urban Meyer's not going to be here. But just
But
looking over, no, go on. Sorry. Jackie, can you hear him yet?
No, I can't.
Huh.
Let me leave.
Jackie, uh, Washington D.C. sucks. The East sucks. I don't know. I'm trying to think of things to say. No, but anyway, but yeah, no. The Panthers are poverty. I think they've benefited from an easy schedule going in early on. I mean, the Saints aren't good. The Giants beat. Wait, no, they beat the Browns. I'm like out of it right now. Wait, no, they didn't beat them. Whatever. They're poverty, the shit team, uh, and To anybody who wants to talk shit, I hope they put a Whole Foods up in your neighborhood so your prices go up.
Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of Panthers games, but just looking over the stats right now, it seems like their offense and specifically their passing game offense has been pretty dreadful. They rank 31st in first down so far this year, 31st in passing yards, so far. They also rank 32nd dead last in time of possession. Their average time of possession is 2 minutes and 13 seconds, and they're 31st in average plays per possession. They're averaging less than 5 plays per possession. So this should be. I mean, I know there's every Cardinal fan out there is dreading the oh fuck here the Panthers. Um,
Yeah, I mean,
but
this is a 1-2 team who beat a poverty Saints team. This should be an easy matchup, but again, I say this every time we play the fucking Panthers, and every single time they let me down. So I don't know what to expect. It's going to be a brutal game because I mean we're seeing Hurricane Ian come into to Carolina in the next few days, and it's going to be raining basically
okay.
the next like from Friday to at least Monday or Tuesday.
So you're
So
telling
it's
me Daryl Williams should get more fucking touches?
he
Is that what you're?
should his efficiency's been great, and I don't know why we keep putting Connor out for the to be our main back when Darrell Williams is the hot hand.
Yeah. So here's just a little something I posted yesterday. How Darrell Williams, out of all the running backs who've had multiple rushing attempts, yes, it's a small sample size. I get it. Shut the fuck up. Um, He's ranked fourth in the NFL at 7.3 yards per carry right now from any running back. There's like 90 running backs who've had at least multiple carries. He's had 19. He's had 19, or sorry, excuse me, 9. He's had 9 carries. Um, while James Conner is over here with, let's see, 30 carries for 90 yards for 3 point yards a carry. Daryl Williams is less than 20 yards away from James Conner with 21 less carries than him. I'm sorry, James Conner, we saw last year, he averaged a career low 3.7 yards per carry. He is not an every down back. He shouldn't be an early down back. And I feel like Cliff, I don't know if he just lacks the balls. Um, obviously, Kime paid James Conner to be the guy. And this is also kind of I mean, it's 3 games in. I don't want to act too fucking crazy here. But this is also why people say don't pay running back. We've seen it with David Johnson. We saw it with Kenyon Drake. Third time now we're seeing it James Conner to where he's not doing anything in the run game, and Darrell Williams comes in, and he just looks like he has fresh legs. The burst is just different from those two. And excuse me, Darrell Williams has 66 yards on 9 carries so far this year, so he's 34 yards away from James Conner on 21 less rushing attempts. I mean, really, Darrell Williams had a great season last year, over 1,000 yards combined. So you can't wait around until James Conner is able to have holes open up in front of him. Daryl Williams is running like a desperate man, and that's what you want in the backfield. You want guys who are desperate and hungry, not guys who just had a pay upgrade, and feeling a little comfortable. And I'm not comparing James Conner to David Johnson because David Johnson did not look for contact, and that's one thing about James Conner. He's going to fall forward more times than not, way more than David Johnson and Kenyon Drake. So it's not a real slight at James Conner because he's a power back, but we're just not seeing anything explosive, and that is basically just a microcosm of this offense.
Yeah, no, running is going to be the name of the game on Sunday. The fact that it's going to be in the conditions that it's going to be in means that we'll just have to be on the ground more. And unfortunately, that means that we have to stop C-Mac while we can.
He's not gonna play.
He's not? Oh,
I
shit. Well,
don't think he's gonna play. He's on the injury report.
It sounded like it was a Veterans Day off. I saw Darren Urban retweet something earlier today from a Panthers guy who was saying it was kind of just a routine Wednesday. So anybody who really gets a Wednesday, I don't know if you guys play fantasy football and you have alerts to your phone, but shout out to my brother Derek. I know he's in here. Thanks for joining us. And I'll just say, I told my brother Jackie that, hey, we're jumping on Spaces on Twitter tonight. He's like, oh, cool. Is Jackie gonna be there?
Oh, hey.
I'm like, what? I'm like, okay. So no. So shout out to him. He would rather listen to you for an hour than listen to me. But yeah,
Well,
I was,
to
I
be
was telling.
fair, he's had to listen to you for his whole life.
True, true, true. But I even mentioned to him that it's like, holy shit, I'm getting all these notifications of, everyone's questionable, and he's like, oh, that's just, kind of what they do on Wednesdays. If you don't practice, you're going to be listed as questionable. And I wish I had that Darren Urban retweet right here, but it did kind of sound like Christian McCaffrey was more of a maintenance day than anything else.
I had thought I saw somewhere that it's his thigh.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
that.
it says here that it's his I think it says his quad. And I mean, unlike Cliff Kingsbury, I'm pretty sure when Matt Rule says day to day, he means day to day and not like month to month.
No, my boy Travis is in the chat too. He said CMC has a thigh injury, legit questionable. So we'll see if he plays. But I mean, we played Chicago in the rain. We played pretty well. So
Yeah,
Yeah, but that was also last year when we had more people.
So a Panthers beat reporter that Darren Irvin retweeted said Rule said McCaffrey was just getting his body right today. He normally rests on Wednesdays anyways. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, it is Christian McCaffrey, so
he's
but
got glass skin and paper bones.
yeah, but the Cardinals are banged up enough as it is. It would be nice to kind of have the opposing team to finally be losing one of their top players and really their whole offense right here. And to Baker Mayfield, that experiment. How's that going over there in Carolina with you guys? Will?
I mean, they're 1-2, and they're not exactly putting up points. So I mean, take that as you will. Doesn't seem like he's doing a great job so far. I can't believe I defended this guy for. Well, I mean, he's not doing a bad job, but he's not doing a great job either. He's got 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, but he's only had a 200-yard game once.
Yeah. So have you guys been seeing those ESPN rankings where they have the Cardinals one of the best win rate teams on defense? Have you guys been seeing that?
I have, and I want to know if they're actually watching our games.
I honestly, I want to know if they get paid by somebody because I'm looking here at offensive line rankings from the undroppables. They have the Cardinals rush defense at 30th, and the Cardinals rush passing. Did I say rush defense? Excuse me. This is the Cardinals offensive line ranking. So this is something different I'm looking at. But they have the Cardinals offensive line run game 30th, Cardinals offensive line pass against 27th. And I know there have been some metrics out there. I think I got them in my bookmark tweets. But yeah, I don't know what they're looking at for the Cardinals to be number one in pass rush win rate. That is something that even when you're rewatching the film, when I would rewatch last night, I don't rewatch the whole game, but I was specifically kind of looking at Zach Allen and J.J. Watt, and J.J. Watt's a force, and Zach Allen, I feel like he's done better each and every game as the game has gone on. He starts a little slow, I feel like, but for them to be number one or number two, there's something. Somebody's getting paid with something because if you can explain to me exactly how that has come to fruition, I am all ears because that it just doesn't make any sense when you have 2 sacks and they're both from J.J. Watt and even the pressures aren't as much as Kyler Murray's getting pressured. You're looking Kyler's Kelvin Beacham's been awful, and PFF has him as one of the highest graded um, offensive linemen. I know he leads the team in penalties with 3, and just going back, that first game was brutal, and even the last game with Max Crosby, he was getting beat early and often, and then this week, when you're seeing most of the pass rush, it was either Pugh with Aaron Donald, or Pugh with Aaron Donald, or it was Beacham from the edges. And that's one thing we've talked about. I know, Jackie, that we wish that Josh Jones had more reps on the right side in preseason because DJ Humphries is doing his job.
Yeah, he's not foregoing that position anytime soon. And I
Right.
saw a stat earlier, and it says Kyler Murray has 2.80 something seconds to throw the ball, which is the third worst in the league of time to get the ball out.
Yeah, no
2
wonder we're
seconds.
struggling so bad.
Huh?
So no wonder we're doing so bad. I mean, our receivers don't have any time to get upfield.
Yeah, Noah has time to get upfield. He doesn't have time to get the ball out or at least make a better read because he just goes to his first read and it goes to shit. So that's a concern, and that's an attest to your offensive line that they're not doing their job.
It's also a test to our a testament to our player development. I mean, it's no wonder that everybody who gets out of Arizona typically does better when they're gone. I mean, Vance Joseph and I guess our offensive lines coach they just don't develop our guys. It's not good.
Everywhere, everybody that leaves does better. Look at Christian Kirk. Look at Chase Edmonds.
Well, don't look at Patrick Peterson.
No, but he's washed, and rightfully so. But
true.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't want to call this year a wash, but it's not looking very hopeful in terms of playoff contention.
Well, I mean,
maybe
the
we'll
good
get
news
in at a lower seed, but at the same time, it's are we going
to
be bounced first round? And
See,
I mean,
so yeah, go on, Will.
I mean, luckily enough, we've got a stretch of games that are just entirely winnable coming up, but it's just it's not a good look that we're playing like we are right now. We don't look like we have any life in us. I'm not optimistic, but when am I ever?
So what I'll say is we talked last week, Jackie, and I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite now.
Yeah.
Because we lost. I'm not, it was ugly. It is what it was. But I talked last week how, it is at the end of the day, it's week 3.
Yeah.
You're missing your number 2 and number 4 cornerbacks, and you're missing your number 1 and number 3 wide receivers. Not a lot of teams are going to survive that. We needed a miracle to win week 2, yes, but we won. But just the way this season has kind of started off, the best comp I can give is it's been 3 weeks and you haven't fucked yet, and you like this chick, and you're like, what the fuck, I taken her out for 3 full weeks. We haven't even done anything. Yeah,
Mac, I'm
right.
sorry, I
Frustrating.
can't
It's
relate.
frustrating.
Mac, I'm sorry, I can't relate to this metaphor.
Nope.
I thought you were wrestling. Will fuck.
This guy fucks.
Yeah.
Nah, but the a key stat that I think I need to point out just regarding our team and just regarding our player development, we've got we had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 6 rookies come on to this team this year in the draft. I want you to guess how many of them have actually gotten snaps.
How many have gotten? I would rather see Christian Mathewson over Jace Whitaker. That's not going to happen, but that's.
But I want you to guess how many of them have actually gotten snaps. Just a single snap.
I'm pretty confident it's 3.
McBride got a snap.
We have 2 players that have gotten snaps, and they have been available for only 6% of all snaps during this season. Majai Sanders, Keontae Ingram, Leticus Smith, and Christian Matthews have all been healthy scratches.
And see, I would want to see Majai over fucking Nick Vigil.
Vigil, you look at your Mexican side coming out. I mean, fuck yeah. Or that Beneman or whatever the fuck. I mean, come on,
Joe Neiman something.
It's frustrating because you see, Victor Dimukeje do what he did in preseason, and it hasn't translated over to the regular season at all. But it's you get that one opportunity, and if you don't do anything, then you're going to be, demoted back down if you're a young guy. And one thing I was thinking this week, it would fucking suck to be drafted by the Cardinals. To be a rookie, you're a second round guy, you're a fucking stud. You're looking all over the league. You're seeing guys getting plenty of reps, but the Cardinals can't have, any of their top half of their draft picks getting meaningful any playing time. I mean, why draft a fucking tight end in the second round if you're just going to let him sit there? I don't get it. Because it's not like Max Williams is in there playing a ton of reps all the time. They have a third tight end in there, and you tell me Cam Tom or not Cam Thomas, but um, what the fuck's his name? The tight end we drafted,
Trey
can't
McBride.
McBride, Trey McBride can't come in there and be at least be a third tight end. I get like Vance Joseph has been known to not play rookies, but I was hoping Cliff would have been a little bit more adaptable in that philosophy, but he's shown to be right there. If they can't trust you doing something, they're not going to play you. And it would be kind of interesting to be a little fly in the wall when they talk to Kime every week, and Kime's asking them, why aren't these young guys playing? Because it looks worse and worse every year. I don't even know why we watch the fucking draft, to be honest, as Cardinal fans.
Yeah, it looks like I was wrong. It wasn't for the season; it was for week 3. But still, I mean, the fact that these guys, I mean, we were a lot of like talking points about the offseason was like, oh yeah, the reason we're not getting anybody on the free agency is because we're getting these guys in the draft. They're going to be our guys. They're our future, whatever. And none of them are playing right now. I can't name a single meaningful thing that Trey McBride has done for this team yet.
Oh, nothing.
I dick rode this dude like crazy. Where the fuck are you, McBride?
He got open on a little kind of out route towards the corner of
Yeah.
the end zone. But even then, that's a tough play. If you're watching it again, I see everyone posting these clips. That's an easy play right there. But you can kind of see that the cornerback or safety kind of eyeing and baiting Kyler a little bit.
He had a spy on him.
Yeah, if he threw it to the pylon, maybe. But yeah, we're just not seeing enough of them, and we don't have a good influx of young talent. And you have to ride Benjamin and uh, Chase Whitaker. This is kind of what you're seeing. But to your point, Will, aside from the undefeated Eagles game coming up, the Cardinals' next 6 games have a combined 6-9 record. So nice, hopefully.
Hopefully. Maybe we're just getting all those stupid like losses out of the way now.
But yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't want to talk about this losing bullshit. I want to do some winning like I did last week with my pick'ems.
Oh,
Well,
fuck
like
off.
We don't need to do pick'ems on here. Nobody wants to listen to pick'ems on here.
I want to do.
You didn't even fucking do pick'ems last week.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
week
you
before
didn't even
that.
fucking do pips last week. Get out of here.
Well, I won, but not the only way to win is not to play.
So you won in your heart.
Exactly. But yeah, let's do it here, man. Let's. I mean, I
Okay.
want to do.
Moving forward, if anyone listens to the podcast, I want to get rid of pick'ems. I think it's a waste of 20 minutes, and I don't want you guys hanging around longer. So if you comment, if you guys listen, let us know if this part of the episode is
If
the most
you're okay
boring.
with ditching pick'ems.
Yeah, because I'm sure most people kind of. I mean, I would tune it out personally if I was someone. But since Will is here for the first time in about a month, we'll listen to Will and go from there a little bit. So name them off. Let's go quick.
All right, Thursday night we got Dolphins Bengals. Who we picking?
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Bengals. Dolphins on the road, right? It's in Cincy.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I got. Considering my dynasty stacked with Cincinnati Bengals, let's fucking go, Burrow, you fucking motherfucker.
All right, opening off your Sunday slate, you got Vikings Saints in London. I'm pretty sure. Who you got?
I gotta go Minnesota, even though I hate Kirk Cousins.
I'm gonna go with the Saints because I feel like the Vikings are turning out to be frauds.
Turning out to be.
Yeah, everyone was like high on the Vikings, and then all of a sudden they suck.
Well, that was their problem. They were high on the
I
Vikings.
wish I was high on Viking.
Vicodin.
There we go. There we
Dang.
go.
Yeah, no, I think the Saints are going to win. I mean, Kirk Cousins is a fraud, and I think he's going to get exposed. Saints
All
win.
right.
After that, we got Browns Falcons. Who we got?
Browns.
Yeah, I'm going ATL. Fuck
ATLians rise up. Go Falcons.
Hey, we play them New Year's Day, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
I want to go to that game so bad. I want to get a fucking plane
Shit,
ticket out of here.
If we're any good at that point, I'll probably travel down too. So
maybe I'll make the hour drive. Who knows?
This next one, I don't know. I have no idea why this isn't a primetime game. You got Bills Ravens.
Ooh.
Who you got?
I'm gonna go Ravens.
I'm going
Hi, Sanders.
Buffalo.
I know. I see you listening.
They're
I
kind of
got.
stuck up.
I think the Bills are going to win. Interesting stat about the Ravens: only one of their touchdowns that has been accounted for this year did not involve Lamar Jackson in some sense. I think that's actually pretty funny. But
Can I just say I hate how there's always this Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson comparison. Lamar Jackson's unbelievable. That guy is fun. I take him on my fucking team any day of the week. And Kyler Murray's, just as talented. But the thing about Lamar Jackson, he doesn't mind fucking when he runs. You can tell Kyler still does not like getting hit, and that's been a detriment to this offense. The way that the Rams are pressuring us. You saw Josh Allen run for a season high 10 times week one. You saw Marcus Mariota week two rush for another 6 times against the Rams, and you have to do that against that defense when they're sitting back on you. You have to kind of open it up. And Kyler obviously doesn't want to get hit, but my hat's off to Lamar Jackson. That guy's a fucking stud. I'd take him on my team any day of the week.
But I mean, Jackson and Allen are bigger guys, so they can.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're limiting yourself when the thing about Kyler Murray is he's a great arm talent as well. But he's not the number one quarterback at all if he's not a mobile guy. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's what makes Kyler Murray so special. And I'm sure you guys saw all the stats when Kyler Murray runs for less than 5 times in a game. The Cardinals haven't won a game in his career. When he's rushed more than 10 times, we've only lost once in his career. And that just points right to the fact that how special he is. And with this offensive line still kind of in flux and not looking that great, we need his legs to win. It's especially when you're missing your two of your four guys, or two of your top three wide receivers. And, it is a catch-22 because we bitch every year. Kyler gets banged up during the middle of the season, and that's kind of when our downfall comes. So I get it. I'm just kind of frustrated because I see a lot of times where it's like, fuck, if Kyler's confident, with his legs and wanted to be like he did not want to run at all. We saw that. Was that like a third down where he stayed in bounds and slid or something
Yeah.
to keep the clock rolling last week? And that's unacceptable. But when you are kind of a smaller stature guy and you have been known to get banged up, I get it. It just kind of sucks because it's like that's what this fucking team needs. We wouldn't have beaten the Raiders without his legs. You know what I mean? We'd be 0-3 right now if he was Josh Rosen. And so I don't know. I just want to get that off my chest a little bit. But no, I love Josh Allen. I love the fucking Lamar Jackson. I love great quarterbacks. And I don't know why there's always these feuds. I know the Bills fan base is kind of douchebaggy ish. But I mean, I got no hate towards those guys. They're uh, yeah. Let's move on. Sorry.
it's okay. Cowboys, Commanders. Yeah.
Oh God.
Commanders. Jesus.
Let's just thank God this ain't the 4 p.m. game.
It makes me sick to say the Cowboys are going to take it, but I think the Cowboys are going to take it.
I'm calling a tie.
At 0. I wish.
I almost got
think,
that Cardinal tie week 2. Fuck.
Fuck it. I want to be different. I'm gonna say Washington.
I hope you're right.
Can I just say shout out to Brian Robinson, already, in pregame workouts, getting shot a month ago, basically. He's out there in pregame workouts, fucking doing routes and cut drills and everything. That guy's a fucking stud. I can't wait for him to be healthy.
Me too.
Anyways.
After that, we got Seahawks, Lions. Who we got?
Go Detroit, go Detroit, go.
I got the Dan
Campbell. Sir. I think we're D-town across the board here.
We know Jackie's D-town all day. Let's go.
Yeah, mayor of D-town.
Child number 2 en route.
Yep.
Lord.
That's on Patreon if you're a premium subscriber, though.
Oh, jeez. Chargers, Texans.
Chargers.
I can't believe they got their ass handed to them like they did by the Jaguars last week.
Oh, shit. I should have probably been the Texans. I don't know. I won't change it.
I'm going Houston. Just I don't know how much Herbert really is hurt. I mean, you have some fracture in your ribs. You're going to be fucked for you know
And
every week if you're getting
I
hit.
wouldn't trust that team doctor with my life. I wouldn't
No,
trust him to make me a sandwich.
yeah, he's the one that stabbed what's his name in the chest, right?
Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
Some fucking Hitman Agent 47 ass shit. Uh, but yeah, Chargers all the way. After that, we got Titans Colts. Who we got?
Colts.
I'm going Titans. It seems like Derrick Henry kind of got his groove back a little bit. And I don't like copying Jackie, so we'll go Titans.
Never trust Matty Ice. Tennessee all the way. Also,
Okay.
what a stupid and unearned nickname. That's just a guy who shouldn't have a nickname. Get the fuck out of here. All right, after that, we got a battle between two fraudulent 2-1 teams. You got the Bears and the Giants. Who you got?
Oh. I'm gonna go Bears.
I'm honestly going to go Giants. I think if they can give him some protection, Saquon Barkley is looking pretty good. And Daniel Jones, I mean, he's kind of grown a little bit. So I'm going Giants.
Go, New York! Go, New York! Go! It's going to be the Giants, baby. Let's go!
I saw that one coming from a mile away.
Damn right you did. After that, we got Jags Eagles. Who you got?
You got to go Philly.
I'm gonna say Jags.
Yeah, you are. Sheesh.
Yeah, I am.
Jacksonville, Saxonville, baby. Let's get it.
Okay. Thanks for the free win, hopefully. Thanks, guys.
I can't wait if I'm right because I'm gonna teabag you metaphorically.
And that's on Premium Super Plus, okay?
Yep.
You have to Venmo Jackie directly for that.
Yep.
Okay. After
Okay.
that, you got Jets. You got Jets Steelers. Who you got?
I got the Jets.
Of course you do.
You know me.
Something happened in your childhood where you're just a fucking raving Jets fan somewhere, behind a closed closet.
The goddamn Jets.
Who you got, Will?
Go, New York! Go, New York! Go! It's gonna be the Jets.
Who they playing?
The Steelers.
Oh, God. Fuck.
You really trust kissing titties with your dog?
Absolutely not. But I want an extra point than you guys, so I'm going Pitt. Fuck it.
All right. After that, you got the NFL. I guess we're the game of the week on. Wait, no, it's a single game for Fox. If there's no game of the week this week for Fox, but there is a game of the week for CBS. God help whoever decided to make this the marquee matchup for the 425 slot. Patriots Packers. Who you got?
I heard there's only 3 afternoon games this week. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
That's fucking ridiculous. So Patriots and Packers? Yeah. Mac Jones is hurt, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm going Green Bay. Fuck it.
I'm gonna go Green Bay as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is no goddamn reason why the Pats should be getting this much screen time. Like they're getting like a number of fucking prime time and whatever games this year, just marquee matchups. And it's like I thought we were done with this. I thought we were done with this after last year, when we were like, oh yeah, they're kind of okay. Yeah, no, fuck them. Go to hell, Packers all the way. Broncos Raiders. Broncos, right?
I'm gonna say the Raiders. I feel like they gotta get one.
Sooner or later, you'd think, right?
Russell Wilson's looking like ass.
Greg Dortch is having a better season than Devontae Adams.
And not good ass either.
Yeah, like some fucking pancake ass.
Like some hairy ass at the strip club.
Oh,
No.
Lord.
That's from previous experiences at strip clubs in my early 20s, but that's for my Patreon subscribers, $5 a month. So yeah, thanks.
Were you an Alaskan Bush Company kind of guy, huh?
No, it was at Christie's who went for my buddy's birthday.
Oh yeah,
and it was my buddy who the chick comes and like turns around and like bends over right in front of his face, and he starts almost cracking up, like dying laughing. And I look over and her little ass hair is like almost
blowing in the wind.
it looked like combed over underneath the thong. We were fucking
Jealous.
dying. We were fucking dying. Oh my god! Shout out Matt Hare. I know you're not listening, but yeah, my buddy says Matt Hare, and we always made fun of the strip club butt hair. It was kind of an inside joke. So yeah, I don't know how we got there between the Broncos and Rams, but okay. No, did we go Broncos Rams? Who did
Yeah.
Broncos play? Broncos
Broncos Raiders.
Vegas. I put LAR instead of LAV. Who'd you pick, Will, on that one? Sorry.
Broncos. I think it's a shit matchup.
Okay. Yeah, we know
Uh,
Boba's got Denver on that one. We'll just mark that one down for him.
this next one could be moved. Sunday night, Chiefs Bucks.
Because of the hurricane?
Yes, sir. They're right in the path, and they have not announced a change.
I'm going KC. The Bucks just until they can get kind of healthy, they don't really look the same right now. So gotta go KC.
I'm gonna also say Kansas City as well.
I've heard some people say that this game's going to be moved to Minnesota just because they're not in town for this
They
week.
did, yeah, that's right. They did say that it might be moved somewhere like the Midwest. So I guess Minnesota is kind of Midwest, but yeah.
I've heard people say the Midwest. I've also heard some people say Superdome, which would be very funny if like Saints fans just came to cheer on the Chiefs and boo Brady. Uh, but
Who you got?
yeah, Brady's looked dreadful this year. I gotta say the Chiefs.
Okay.
Monday Night Football, Rams Niners. Who you got?
Da-da-da-da-da. God damn, we got.
I'm gonna hate picking these two teams. I'm gonna say the Rams, just because I don't want the Niners to feel like they're gonna get hot when they're really not. You know.
I would go. Oh, this is what I should have picked the tie for. I would go San Fran just to kind of knock the Rams down a fucking peg or two.
Actually, no. I need the Rams to win because I have Cooper Cup.
Sheesh.
It's
The
gonna be the
backbone.
Rams.
Who
I'm not gonna feed into like Trey Lance stand delusions. It's gonna be the Rams.
nice pick.
Trey Lance is hurt, boy.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna feed into CJ beat hard delusions. Whatever.
What? Jimmy Graham? What year are you
Oh
in?
yeah, I'm like half awake right now.
Stop wrestling the homegirls.
Jimmy Garoppolo is the starting quarterback.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He motherfucker picked every motherfucker who started for the Niners over the last 5 years, except for.
Motherfuckers think CJ Beathard is still the quarterback.
I'll take that fucking Steve Young guy. Fuck it. Let's go.
Alex.
Lord. But all this leads us to. Can I do this part?
Yes.
Your Arizona Cardinals versus the Bojangles eating, the country music loving, the gentrifying the shit out of Charlotte, Carolina Panthers. Who do you have?
I'm gonna say it's the Cardinals, and we're gonna win. Probably a low-scoring game, probably like 17-6.
17-6. Damn. Okay, if it's raining, I can see that. AZ. I'm gonna go with my pronouns and go with him. So yeah, I'm picking Kyler Murray.
Because he's him.
Yeah. That's all. Yeah, pretty much. Let's go 24. Fuck, 16. Even though the Panthers' offense ain't great, they'll probably still be able to find a way to score a couple tugs on us.
This game is going to be positively dreadful. It's going to be like one of those NFL film games that they'd make a fucking movie about, where they're like, "Oh yeah, this guy who's in the Hall of Fame for having like 5 touchdowns in his career had a great game here. He scored 1." Yeah, no, I think this is going to be a low-scoring affair. I'm going to say 17-14 Panthers.
You fucking asshole. God damn you. You fucking twat awful.
I have no for you. But
I pray for you.
Before we head out, I just want to shout out some of my boys in the Rue chat that are listening. David, Aaron, Mike, I love you all.
What up, though?
Mm-hmm. Those are my boys.
Stop chasing Becca. No,
Shout out Becca.
Okay, yeah, no, fuck yeah. Thanks for joining us, you guys. We appreciate it.
And
I
of
know
course,
it's kind of
Juan,
a
as always, my boy Sanders. What's up, Max brother?
yeah. Thank you guys. I know it's kind of weird jumping on here instead of the YouTube. But if you didn't catch everything, I think the YouTube should be uploaded later this week. Um, but yeah, we appreciate it. And every Wednesday, we're going to try to stick to it. I know Bo Bobbles just told us fucking yesterday that he works till like 10 o'clock now on Wednesdays. So thanks, Bo Bobbles, on that. Appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, we're not going anywhere. So if Will's wrestling the boys, college kings, next week, Jackie and I will find a way to
We'll steer
send.
the ship.
Yeah, we'll send smoke signals over to you guys, let you guys know when we're recording. So we appreciate it. Thank you guys.
I'm going to be on the ground next week for the game, so I'm going to do everything I can to be on next week because I'm going to be there, I might as well.
If you don't
But,
get Matt Rule on, you're fired, bruh.
All right,
All
well,
right.
take us out.
You have listened to another episode of the Redbird Redzone podcast. My name is Will. You can find me on Twitter at LiveOnThatSway.
My name is Jackie. We're already on Twitter, so you already know my app. You can also read my articles on AZ Sports Underground, and then tune into my post-game show with the Cardinal Rule. And then let's talk sports every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yo, it's Mac. You guys know my Twitter as well. I joined Instagram. I thought Instagram was just for thoughts. That's
Mac?
THOTS. But apparently I'm doing some fantasy football shit on there for everything Cardinals. So I think if you guys want to be like my 31st follower or something, I'll follow you back. And that's all AZ Cards FN because I'm working with or FFN Fantasy Football Network. So all AZ Cards FFN. But yeah, thank you guys all for joining us. And holy shit, we made it under an hour. Wow.
Woo!
Woo! Kudos to
All right.
Peace out,
This
everybody.
has been the Redbird Redzone, a Maxwell production. Peace the fuck out.